First bit of sunlight we've seen in a while. Lake's looking a little nicer with the sun. How's the weather today?
Good, clear, sunny.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Some more breakfast. Nice little view before we start the ascent. We've got some more dates. She also got stung by a bee. Mm-hmm. Took it a lot better than I did though. Day 3 on the Wonderland Trail. We left this morning from Golden Lakes on our way to Mowich Lakes. That is the place where we also had our resupply, so we're pretty pumped to get our bucket and all our snacks. We have a couple luxury snacks that we packed specifically for that day that we've been talking about ever since last night. Getting there, because it's also a more local area in terms of like day hikers and it's easier to access. There's also some nicer washrooms, which is going to be great. And then it is a shorter day, and because it's so clear out, we're really hoping that by the time we get there, the sun's still really bright. Hopefully we can go for a swim and still have time to like fully dry off and everything. But yeah, no, it's going to be a really nice spot. It's also great that it's a shorter day because tomorrow we are trying to do the Spray Park alternate, which is, I believe, like a higher elevation route. It gets you a little bit closer to mt.Rainer. So we're hoping that we get another kind of clear sky so we can get a good view of it. I know that seems to be like a hard thing to do, is get a clear view of Rainier, but we can hope. And looking at like the map of tomorrow of the alternate, which I'll pop up on the screen, there's one section that looks like it just must be like completely vertical, like the ascent, it's just so jagged up and down. So a little intimidating, but also super exciting because I'm sure those views are going to be incredible once we're there. from all those switchbacks to the bed of a giant river. You can hear it flowing over there, but that's crazy. So in the spring, this must just be completely filled. The size of this is just nuts. How's this for a lunch spot? Got the tent's drying out with a mountain in the background. Nice big green mountain over there. Got Emily over here with her sad little lunch.
Excuse me. Lentils, peanuts.
And another peanut butter wrap. Can't go wrong. And now we begin the next section, which is going to be the ascent up to Mowich Lakes. It was nice just to have everything kind of like laid out, just drying out. The tent's already completely dry. And by the time we get there, if the weather stays like this, hopefully we can fit in a swim, get the sleeping bags completely dry, and then not have all that water wait for tomorrow. Where did we start at?
10.1, down to 4.
4 more miles. Completed 6.1 already. We have a pretty nice campground over there. But on we go. So after a nice lunch in the nice warm sun, quick water refill in like a glacier fed river. We're moving on. I think that's the freshest and the coldest water we've seen so far. I'm wondering how often this is all filled with it as well. Like it's so small compared to what it looks like it usually fills. So I can only imagine early spring must be nuts here. Also, it's great on these riverbeds. There's still like a trail with like bigger rocks on the sides. All the trees are cut. So even though it doesn't look like a normal trail, it still kind of guides the way. You can see it right there. So it's just such a nice detail that makes this trail so great. I think this is the largest log bridge we've come across so far. Pretty significant. But at least it's not bad as the bridge. 6.2 miles. And then tomorrow we'll be doing the Spray Park Trail and heading to Eagle's Roost and then going past that to Spray Park. 0.2 to go, and then straight in the lake. And then Pop-Tarts and orange juice, not orange juice, apple juice, and Pringles. Very exciting stuff. Back where we started on day 0, where we dropped off our food cache after a very long ascent. Sun's still out, so hopefully the water is nice and cool for a nice swim. A lot more people than we're used to.
Pretty.
Back at the familiar view. There we go, fingers crossed. There it is. Mowich campground, looking a little different than the rest. Not the prettiest, but it'll work. Oh. Here we go. Look at that. Tons of baby food at the top. Then we gotta dig to the bottom to get what we really want.
Holy crap.
It's exactly what I wanted. And this whole thing's full. Like, there's a ton of snacks. We're just gonna snack out. So this is the full extent of the food. We definitely packed way too much. It's actually embarrassing. Our 3 main luxury snacks. Emily just noticed we got peaches with no sugar. Just a little disappointing, but still tastes really good. The most important snack. So good. Normal 10. Ultralight 10.
What are you doing?
Cutting up my 19th of 30 pepperettes to put in my couscous. Add some kind of flavor.
How much couscous did you make?
Apparently this is half a cup. Emily, we forgot to do highs and lows yesterday. So what was your high for yesterday?
the food cache that we got when we arrived at our campsite, and if we count it as yesterday, then also the stars last night.
Yeah, I'd count that. What is your low for the night?
I think the trail was just kind of monotonous yesterday. It was mostly in the forest, and we just had one huge ascent and one huge descent, so it just wasn't super exciting.
Yeah.
What was your high and low from day 3?
The high was the meteor shower for sure. The low was Mowich campground. Just, it was so overpacked. People who had permits for the Wonderland Trail didn't even get to have tent pads, which was pretty unfortunate. Just like really loud with people who were just doing like drive-in camping, so it was definitely a weird feeling compared to the other campsites. But at the same time, we had like the best sleep. We got our food cache. There was a meteor shower, but at the same time, it wasn't like the greatest campsite. That's it. Here's the tutorial on how to French braid hair. First, start with some hair. Split it off to 2 sides. Then you take 3 sections, one from the front, one from the middle. Oh, it's naughty ass hair. And then one from the back. And you start a braid. Your arm will get very tired. Once you start it, each time you go around, you pick up another piece of greasy hair.